Hi there, welcome back to the Ginescast. I'm your host, Gina.Annunziato. Thank you so much for joining me. We've got a lot on our plate as we head into midterms, and I don't even want to talk about the politics of it all. I never seem to want to do that. I just want to talk about how we are all feeling as we go into things, which I think helps in some way. It helps me to talk about it, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you enjoy listening to these. We're just going to keep plugging along until we find what it is we're looking for here. I don't know what that is, and I hope you'll join me on this path. So, in the meantime, let's sit back and enjoy the Ginescast number 25. Take a day off from yourself. Okay, take a deep breath. In, out. Figure out what's actually going on before you freak out. One more deep breath. In, out. Feel better yet? Yeah, me neither. By this time next week, the 2018 midterms will be over. They're coming. They're inevitable. And you can only do your part. You cannot change the outcome, unless you're part of the deep state or something. But that's neither here nor there, nor a discussion I can even begin to entertain. All I know is that we're mad, and we're only getting madder. I like to think that we're starting to wake up to things. We're starting to learn to laugh at ourselves for the absurdity that is this waking life. But no, we find more and more things to be upset about, and a majority of it is completely out of our control. What is everyone so mad about? I mean, the answer to that is innumerable. I ask a question like that, I'll get 1,000 answers back. And that's fine, because we're all allowed to be mad sometimes. But doesn't it just get exhausting? I feel like I say this literally every cast. I say the exact same thing, but find 1,000 ways to say it. Whatever, I'm off on a tangent again. I get in my own head way too much. Have you noticed you do the same thing? Or perhaps you observe other people doing this instead? People are certainly on their moral high ground these days. That's because the news, I think, has a story for everybody. There's outrage that just comes in from left and right. Literally. People on the right are mad about something, and then people on the left get mad about it. Bad Orange Man tweeted, better dedicate a 7-minute news segment to it. Oh, what travesty happened now? Gotta send reporters to it. Oh, wait, the White House is conducting a press conference. That hasn't happened in a long time. Oh, shit, there's flooding over there. Oh, wait, no, senators are campaigning and congressmen. Oh, no, never mind. A pundit said something crazy on a network we don't like. Have you noticed there's less and less cutesy, featurey, feel-good kicker stories floating around in the mainstream? Instead, we're just treated to outrage after firestorm, after blow-up. And that just kind of trickles right on down to the internet sphere. We get to see all the blue checkmarks deliver their spiciest takes on things. We get to see the thing that got all the likes and shares on Facebook, or the one post that got 7 Reddit gold. What's worth sharing is becoming less and less about what's actually going on. Instead, we're sharing everyone else's feelings, since it's far easier to add me to a post and move on. Why think when the wokest among us can do all the thinking for us? This has been an ongoing pattern in society right now. We want change. We want to be able to make life a little easier for everyone. But we keep trying the same tactics that haven't really worked very well and still hoping for a different outcome. Peddle celebrities, that'll get you voting. Protest without actually saying anything unifying. Recite the same talking points over and over again to own the libs. It's dumb at this point. We're not progressing forward. We're just walking in circles, incessantly wondering why we're not getting any better. I know that there is a lot of terrible things going on right now. A lot of horrible, horrible news stories have happened in the past couple days. I swear I'm not trying to downplay any of the facts of the cases of what we know. I'm more responding to the response of it all. The insane blathering, the rhetoric, the constant finger pointing at everyone else while not monitoring how you come across. Well, here's a news flash for all of you. You are guilty of everything you accuse your opponents of doing. Why do I say this? Because you're recognizing the bad behavior in someone else. Why do you do that? Because you've performed similar actions of your own. Maybe not to the extreme you accuse the other side of the aisle doing, but you do it in the same kind of vein. Accuse someone of being uncivil, you're telling them to fuck off while you slam the door in their face. Say people are being snowflakes? When's the last time you whined over something that's largely insignificant in life? You're for free speech, but you think certain people should be banned from having platforms? Yes, I'm generalizing large swaths of people online, but you gotta admit that you've done or at least have seen people do things like this. They've done it just as much, if not more, as those they accuse. You're guilty. You have been guilty this whole time. At this point in the world, no one has the goddamn moral high ground anymore. Because we as Americans just keep chipping away and eroding the ground from underneath our own feet. We point fingers and sow division, all while saying it's everyone else who's doing it. It's pathetic, it's destructive, and it's gonna ruin us one day if we don't all shut the fuck up and try something new. Okay, so now what? What do you want from me? What can be done? Well, look at the title of this cast. We have to learn how to take a break from all the anger and the outrage. And don't worry, because it'll all be there when your little self-vacation is over. Whether you like to admit it or not, you are playing a role in this right now. You have a voice. You are a unique person. You're more than just a shit poster on Twitter or a fake NPC role-playing account. You bring something to the table. And it sucks for me when I realize that some people in this world bring nothing but anger and annoyance to the table. But they get to sit there. They're just going to get a seat further away from me. So what's your role? Have you even tried crafting it? You can only do so if you take some time away from the person you currently are, even if you really like this person. You just take a little time away and get a really good examination on who you've built. That's key right now. We've got less than a week until midterms, where the entire political landscape is set to change yet again. And I see us doing the same shit over and over again. The new voices that are out there, they're completely drowned out by division, or they're heard and then forgotten about. What's it gonna take for all that to change? It makes me really sad sometimes. Because at the end of it all, I still have such hope. Such mad hope. Hope that one day we'll all figure it out. And then figure it out some more. I don't know how, but I know that step one is at least podcasting it all out in an attempt to find out. We've got rhetoric ringing in our ears right now. We've all personified hate and anger. So how can we expect to save one another from it if we're unwilling to first save ourselves? Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Ginescast. I want to be able to look into more long-form podcasts. Right now, it's kind of just making content and getting my thoughts out and taking the temperature of the week and hoping that you enjoy what I'm putting out there. But we all need a hook somewhere. We gotta find that hook, and that's still what I'm searching to do and fixing to do. But I very much appreciate you sticking around and hanging out and giving me ideas along the way. The Ginescast comes out every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like this cast, please give it a like, please leave a comment below, or share it with someone that you think would like it. If you want more from me, you can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and SoundCloud at HelloGines, or shoot me an email at gina.annunziato@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Ginescast. I'm your host, Gina Annunziato, and I'll see you next time. Take care.